YouTube, what up? Welcome to another edition of Wrestling with Watts, and I'm Watts. And Raw is so bad that I can predict what happened in 5 minutes or less. I didn't even watch Monday Night Raw last night, and I can tell you exactly what happened verbatim. The only two good things that came out of this Monday Night Raw is whatever Dominic Mysterio got going on, and the fact that we're getting a fatal four-way at Clash at Paris. LA Knight versus CM Punk versus Jey Uso versus Seth Rollins. But even with that, I was able to predict the main event. It was LA Knight and CM Punk versus LeBron James, and real spill, I already knew it was going to end in DQ, and it was going to end with Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, Paul Heyman, and Seth Rollins standing tall and massacring these guys. I already knew that was going to happen because this booking is predictable as the sunrise. They want to make certain guys look so strong that they don't understand that, they can still be strong and take a L, bro. It was never that deep. It was really never that deep. What else we got? Bayley, she has a little depression angle going on where she's trying to figure out where the hell she's at, what the hell she's supposed to be doing and whatnot. It has potential, but at the end of the day, the fact that everything else is just a snooze fest, it makes it hard to invest. And then you got Eio Sky going against the Judgment Day, and you see the Kabuki Warriors trying to help her, and you can tell from a mile away that they're probably going to turn on her at some point. And then Eio Sky and Rhea Ripley is going to end up being a tag team and facing the Kabuki Warriors at some point. And this might result in a tag team championship match or tag team championship reign with Eio Sky and Rhea Ripley. Now, I'm not mad at that because let's just keep Rhea Ripley out the world title picture altogether, man. Like, it's getting out of hand. Put her in the Intercontinental title picture or something like that. But then you had Dominic Mysterio and Grande Americano versus Dragon Lee and AJ Styles. I'm pretty sure this was a great match. Anything that AJ Styles or Dominic Mysterio touches is great. Not the biggest fan of Grande Americano and how they switched it and how they're doing Ludwig Kaiser and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's all predictable as the sunrise. And I feel like I had enough, bro. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna just clean the crib tonight instead of even watching Monday Night Raw. So I don't even know what the hell even happened on Monday Night Raw. And that's actually very sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not understanding why they want us to buy all of these streaming platforms and all these subscriptions and stuff for bad booking, bro. Like, I'm not understanding. That's why I say what I say when I said that WWE is for rich folk. The WWE is for rich folk that don't have nothing to do on a Monday night or a Friday night and say, you know what, wrestling is in town. Let's go just chill and go do that. They can stand to spend $500 a seat or $1,000 a seat just to be in the crowd and just to get the nod. And, hey, such and such is here. You know what I'm saying? This is for prep school kids, that don't necessarily care about the product. Only thing they care about is Roman Reigns showing up. And Roman Reigns only show up like 4 times a year. So at the end of the day, are you really getting Roman Reigns? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to CM Punk, even though he be gassed in the ring 80% of the time when he has matches, but at least he's on Monday Night Raw frequently and he's having matches. It's not like he's just, Jones in it and not showing up and all of this other stuff. Or, we see a bunch of segments, but we don't see wrestling matches. That's what is ultimately hurting the product. And not to mention, the WWE World Tag Team titles are still not being defended. We're seeing the same thing over and over again. It's almost as if these booker guys, they can't chew gum and breathe at the same time. So you mean to tell me you can't feature the tag team champions on the show? On a 2.5 hour show? Because it'd be ending at like, what, 10:30, 10:45 or something like that. So you mean to tell me you can't book these guys to have matches? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying every Monday Night Raw they have to have matches, but yeah, they should be featured and it shouldn't be a commercial. And that's even worse about this whole Netflix era thing. A lot of key moments are getting erased, or we're not seeing because they want to show ads instead of actually getting to the program and showing what needs to be shown. That's what's hurting the product too. Instead of a bunch of ads, yes, we should see the full segment for our women's world champion who hasn't been cleared to compete, which I'm worried about as well. But did I do it? Did I break down Monday Night Raw in 5 minutes or less? Because I think I did. I think I broke down Monday Night Raw in 5 minutes or less. And you know why I can do that? I can do that because this is literally the same show for the last 8 months. And people want to call me crazy for I'm not even watching the product. That's how bad it is. But I can still predict and tell you exactly what the hell happened. That's actually really bad. That's really bad. Shame on the WWE. They can really go kick some rocks. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even saying what I really want to say. You know what I'm saying? But if the WWE think I'm paying for ESPN, Netflix just to watch whack Monday Night Raws, you done bumped your head. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for 1K subs, and I really appreciate it. That means that y'all really rocking with me out here in these streets. Thank you. I love y'all. 5K next, then 10K. We gonna keep on working and we gonna keep on rolling and pushing, y'all. I appreciate y'all, but I'm out. Peace.